and welcome back. So this will be Dungeons of Daggorath, Level 2 and Level 3, Take 2. Because I made another noob mistake last week, and I forgot to record that stream. For those of you who missed it, i.e. anybody who's watching this on YouTube right now, because I'm pretty sure everyone who's watching now was actually there, we made a few discoveries. There's no story to miss in Dungeons of Daggorath, so that's not an issue. Starting over and redoing it is perfectly valid for me because it's a gauntlet run, really. We discovered a couple of things. One, we discovered that scorpions are hard to see and can one-shot you, especially if you don't notice they're there. And two, we exploited the hell out of the item pile technique, only to discover that it doesn't work on some critical monsters, like the scorpion and the wizard's image. So, we're going to head back down into the dungeon. I'm going to load this up. Theoretically, I could have this all loaded and ready to go before we start, but I feel like that misses something. Alright. And as a reminder, I'm actually... because this game is terribly difficult, I am actually running the shield fixed version put together by Aaron Oliver, it says on the image, which causes the shields in the game to actually function the way they should. I think we might have covered this in the original video, but Dungeons of Daggorath has a weird bug where the physical damage and the physical defense and the magical defense values for the shields got flipped. So the leather shield provides you with basically no protection or defense whatsoever. And it's not until you get to later shields in the game that there's any kind of physical defense on them at all. Side note, that means that the leather shield provides a small amount of magical defense in the original version of the game, but I want to play the game as it was intended, not necessarily as it was released. Also, this game's hard enough without having to deal with non-working shields. So here we go. Directory Dag, yo. Yeah, I like the moody lighting for Dungeons of Daggorath. I feel it's appropriate. This game is just And we have our first big problem of the night. I accidentally loaded the game. Yeah, I loaded the game on a PAL CoCo. I forgot that. XRoar is... One of the problems with XRoar is that it just... I guess it was programmed in Europe. It's actually supposed to be a Dragon emulator more than it's supposed to be a CoCo emulator. And the Dragon didn't have the high-res color modes that the CoCo has. Hence, you don't get this wonderful blurry blue and orange effect, which so defined much of my computing in the early days. Okie doke. And let's see, we're going to load a snapshot. Level 2, we're going to do the level 2 from the item pile. So, brace your eyes, because level 2 looks like this. Okay, so what all is lying around in here? We got a couple of unidentified flasks. That's interesting. So let's see which flasks these are. I'm pretty sure these are flasks that nobody wants. Okay. Is something wrong? Oh, right. Get right. Too many adventure games, man. Reveal right. That is the Abbey Flask. I looked up an FAQ in between sessions, and the Abbey Flask is bad. Oops, don't want to do that. These are probably both Abbey Flasks, because why would this game be nice to us? Oh! Oh, that's the Hail Flask. Oh, we keep that. We keep the heck out of that. Pull right. A Flask. Nope. That wasn't an A. Okay, that's a spider. That's okay. We don't have to worry much about spiders. There he is. I think that's just that's just the same flask that was there before. Yes, okay. So something that might help us with our monster hunting duties in this game. Monster haunting duties? Monster hunting duties. Is that they operate a little bit like ghosts from Pac-Man. They don't actually have a target space set like the ghosts do, but otherwise they have a kind of a similar idea. If they see you down a straightaway, and they see through doors and secret doors, so for them, like this hallway that I'm standing in looks be about 2 rooms long. For them, it's just one long corridor. And they basically see you until you turn a corner. Because, yeah, this is one long, long corridor. So I'm just going to do some walking to try and bait some monsters and make this go a little quicker. Because I know they're out here. Oh, one thing about this emulator is that I don't get good sound emulation. And I am quite certain that I kind of get... Oh. That was a wall. Not super worried about snakes at this point. If we hear a clang or a thud, we know we're in trouble. Okay, so what the different flasks do, mathematically speaking, the Abai flask is punishment. I know you're around here somewhere, Snake. I can hear you. It will immediately shoot your heart rate up, and it will take away some of your strength stat. So you never ever want to drink it. The hail staff is about what it sounds like. It's a hale and hearty staff, a quaff, if you will, and it will drop your heart rate right back down. It's basically a health potion, and you can't see all of the things I'm doing with my hands. A buy equals coffee. Yeah, kind of. A little bit. The third type of flask is the one we really want to find. Oh, that's a good noise. And that's the fuse flask. The fuse flask lowers your heart rate just a little bit, but it raises your strength by like 1,000 points. So it's an immediate level up. If we find that one, we drink it immediately. Okay, I'm going to drop the sword for just a sec here, because I've got to do some torch manipulation. Why did I drop my sword? Dropping the sword was the bad idea. At least it has an adjective. No, shit, I turned right, didn't I? Okay, and my torch is dead. Oop. Not completely dead. Getting close, though. Can you even hurt me at this point, slime? Oh, right. You're picking up all that shit. Okay, I'm not going to be able to see you until I deal with this crap, so... Oh, that one's nearly dead. My, what a hollow bonging noise my leather shield makes. Yay! The lunar torch. So that one lets us actually see secret doors and vaguely see magical creatures. Oh, sure. Now you're all aggressive and in my face. And suddenly, item pile. How bad are the snake bites on this level, I wonder? Let's not find out. Oh, hi! Something I didn't notice that's different between these guys and the ones that are on the higher level is that these ones are carrying an axe. I really should have paid closer attention. Okay, what's in the room now? Anything new? Oh, we've got another unidentified flask. Oh, it's just another Abbey flask. Oh, crap. Oh! The torch in my right hand is a solar torch, because I can't reveal it yet. Yeah, actually it is. So now I really feel silly for not noticing it before. We'll just stow that torch to the right. And it's going to keep handing me dead torches now. Yeah. Oh well. Torch. Reveal right. Oh, another lunar torch. Cool. We'll stow that one. Torches are going to be real important later on. Oh, baby. We've got light for days. Well, actually, we've got light for about an hour and a half. Is that it for torches? Nope, one more left. Right. Oops. Okay, we're just going to drop that. Oh. So yeah, one thing I definitely don't want to be carrying around is any more pine torches. Not because they aren't useful, they aren't, but but because they're going to get you killed on the later levels. As the Pine Torch, you can't see certain enemies. And the Scorpion can one-shot you, and he's really hard to see. Right, let's see what kind of shields we have around here. Reveal right. Oh, baby. Drop left. Pull right. Bronze shields. Oh, yeah. Oh, so... I'm an idiot. Pull left. Okay. And just for the sake of it, let's see what the other shield is in here. It is also a bronze shield. I'm going to stow that one. I probably won't need it, but just in case I make a serious fuck-up later on. Alright. Okay. Also not a bad idea to have a spare, sword lying around. Sorry. Get right. And see what that other last sword is. No, not that one. The inventory management in this game is a bit of an issue. Okay, drop right. Pull right. Wooden sword. Drop right. Okay. So, I've got 2 lunar torches. I'm burning a lunar torch, and I've got another torch there. Okay. This, to me, is a good time to resave the snapshot, because I've done a lot of inventory management in the last couple minutes. Okay. Is there anything? There's nothing lying on the floor that I actually want. So... with the inventory danger, the dungeons of Daggorath. Oh, God. I don't want to even mention some of the accidental typos I've nearly made with this game. Let's see here. So, one thing that I haven't managed to figure out from my FAQ is whether or not there's a limited number of uses for the scrolls. Which would kind of be an important thing to know. Since the scrolls let you see where the map is and let you find more or less safe places to stand around. Oh, there's a magic door there. I feel like this might be close to where we started this level. Oh well. I'm not going to know whether I've killed everything on this level or not. I could theoretically count the number of items, but we haven't been counting since the start, so we wouldn't know. Alright. Oh, some hero of legend I am. I'm starting to get winded just from walking around. And I don't think it's because of encumbrance either. I forget where the item pile is. That's a bit silly of me. Okay. Okay. So we are on the very outside edge of the dungeon right now. And... So... Yeah. I think that space in the middle is the ladder we came down from. Oh, yes. Yes, the record button is pulsing at me brightly. We are definitely recording this time. So let's see. Oops, no, I meant to turn around. This is not a good game to play when you have left-right confusion. Also, I should probably put that... Put the scroll away before something comes along to bite me. And something will come along to bite me. It is all but inevitable. Okay, I don't think I went the right way after all. The maps are online. I could always just pull the maps up and play that way. But I'm trying not to be too much of a cheat. Hey Pigeon, if you're in the mood to play FAQ Looker again, I would appreciate knowing whether or not I can use the scrolls multiple times, or how many charges they have. The rings, I know, only have 3 charges, so I definitely do not want to use the rings. And I can't remember if this snapshot has used rings or not. I don't think we'd used rings at this point in the game. Oh, none of this looks familiar. What am I saying? It all looks the same. At the very least, I have 1 ring in my backpack that is... I knew there wasn't a door there. I'm using a torch. Why did I... At the very least, there is 1 torch in my... or 1 ring in my backpack that hasn't been used at all, and I know that because I haven't revealed it yet. Oh, okay. Well, let's move to a spot where I have a better... Oh, I found my item pile! Okay. So that's something. That's something. So if I use the vision scroll here... Okay, so the intersection we are currently facing is the one just north of my X on the map. Because remember, the map doesn't show doors or secret doors either. It just shows the length of corridors. So if I really want to bait the last few monsters that are in this dungeon, I should probably go forward as far as I possibly can, make a left or right turn, go up to the next intersection, and then just stand there looking tasty. Okay. Go north, young man. Well, I haven't heard any noises in a long time. So there might not be anything left on this level. Okay, I think that corridor behind me is the big long one. If I'm right, then if I turn right here, there should be... Yeah, there's a hole there. Okay. I am very roughly oriented at the moment. So if I'm in the place that I think I am, this should be a tunnel that runs almost the entire length of the dungeon. Okay. Hello, monsters. Tasty adventurer. Taz? No, I'm not running a Taz. This isn't a Taz run. Trust me on this. This is not a Taz run. The only tools I've given me are the ones that barely enable us to survive. Okay. This dungeon, this level actually may be empty. Now, one of the FAQs I read gave the advice of actually just climbing down a hole. Climbing down a hole doesn't seem like such a great plan to me. But, hey, there is a hole there. So, maybe we do it? Oh boy. No, it was behind us, wasn't it? Yeah, so the hole is there. And if I remember right from our last session, the ladder is actually sort of circuitously to the top of this and around. Okay. Snapshot time. Level 2, the hole. Okay. Alright. What have I got on me right now? Okay. The rhyme ring. Okay. I know this one is the ice ring. Okay. So here we go. We're going to drop down, and if there's a monster right in front of us, we're going to immediately drop our shield and pull another one. Okay? Okay. I don't want to be facing... Like, this is on the very edge of the dungeon. I want to be facing in, so... There's no turning back. Here we go. Oh, blessed white on black, how I've missed you. Shit. There's a knight right there. Ah! Balls, 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 balls. I think there's 2 knights in my immediate vicinity. Shit. Yet another does not return. Cool, cool, cool. I still have to do all that bullshit with the ring again, though, don't I? Okay. That was me. That was on me. I freaking panicked. I have the rings, but the rings only have 3 uses each. And I kind of need them for the wizards. Okay. Let's just quickly save over that snapshot so I don't have to go through that rigmarole again. And oh shit. That was the scorpion. I dropped on the scorpion. And there he was again. Fuck. Maybe don't drop the shield until I'm absolutely sure I'll be able to get it back? Okay. The good thing about the Scorpions is I can, even if they can one-shot me, I can one-shot them. That was a blob. Why didn't I hear a blob noise? What the... Okay. Actually, no. We should probably drop that one, but... Okay. Well, we've got 2 seconds of breathing room here. Let's pull out the scroll and see what we can see. Okay. Okay. This is good. This is good. We are in a very defensible corner of the map, I think. Yeah. So we're under the top left hole. So this is good. We're in a very, very good spot. Anything that's going to come for us is going to have to come along that long, long corridor underneath us. So I am free to explore around this little section here and eliminate whatever's in it, and try to establish myself in this corner of the dungeon. Okay. I don't think there's actually going to be much in this section of the dungeon. But whatever is here, we will stab in the head. Something's here. Something's here. Oh, no, that was wrong. Drop left. Pull left. Pull the other shield. How many shields do I have anyway? Okay. There's a bunch of them. Okay. Pull left sword. We'll drop the sword. Drop left. Oh, he's getting close. He's really getting close. There he is. that was short work. Did he drop anything interesting? Nope. No drops. Oh, someone else is here. He had a friend. A friend I just callously murdered. All right, you bastard. Come on. Come on. Bring it. And that's the night. Well. That's not so great. Slime's okay. Slime is just fine, actually. There's more in this corner of the maze than I was expecting. Unless they're all coming wandering along that one long corridor underneath. Oh, and we've already been a half an hour with this lunar torch. So he's got to come from that way, because I think this is a dead end otherwise. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, we've got a half an hour of torchlight and more courage than sense. Let's go monster hunting. You gotta be right around here. But where? There you are! Come to me, my slimy testicle. Hello. I am a happy free-roaming nutsack. Please kill me. Maybe I should have left him alive. There he is. Yeah, I know you're there. Strafe, strafe! Doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. Did he drop anything? He did not. What a jerk. Okay. I think I'm going to have to set up. I think I'm going to have to set up my camp closer to the entrance to this section. Oh, no. Turn around. We want to go the other way. Okay. Turn right. Boop-de-boop. Oh, there's a scorpion coming. There's a scorpion coming. We might not even see him until he's right on top of us. How's everybody doing out there? I haven't lost everybody, have I? It's quiet in the chat. Too quiet. Okay. Hi there. Oh, hello, slime. Kill you, don't kill you. Kill you, don't kill you. I really should keep you around as a pet, but... So one of the cheaper techniques in this game, one of the cheese strats, apart from dropping items and everything, is to adopt a pet, which is a low-level monster that can't actually kill you very quickly, who can sort of, you know, be a resting space in a big chain of monsters. I've read the strategy, and it sounds painful, because it involves a lot of running and typing, kind of like the rest of this game. Okay. So if I'm remembering the scroll correctly, this is the beginning of the super long corridor in this section. So what else have I got that I can drop on the floor here? Well, not much. Okay. This probably isn't enough stuff to actually drop on the floor, but... So the plan right now is follow this super, super long corridor until it turns the corner into the rest of the maze. Take a few steps and see if we can't bait some monsters back into this area. And hope like hell that one of the monsters we bait isn't the wizard. Let's make a snapshot for that. Just because paranoid. We'll call this one the bait tunnel. Which I guess sounds vaguely dirty. Go away, I'm baiting. No way. You like sex and money too? We should hang out. Oh, Idiocracy was a lot funnier before we were living it. Okay. There's a knight somewhere in the vicinity. And a scorpion. Now, they're not... Unless that wall directly in front of me is a magic door, they can't see me yet. Oh, man. Retrofox. We used to joke that it was a documentary, and it was funny when that was a joke. It's not a joke. The blazes did you come from? No, it's just another iron sword. Whatever. It's something else we can add to the item pile later. They shouldn't be able to sneak up behind me, because they weren't in that section behind me when we looked. I want to have an attack ready just in case that scorpion pops up in front of me again, because that little bugger is horrible. Okay. Tick, tick, tick. Ah! Fuck that little guy. Oh. Okay. Ready to attack. When I see the knight, I'm booking it back to the item pile. Slime? Why? Okay, a slime could be handy. Come on. God, this game. Okay, that's going to be the knight. Oh, and there's a scorpion somewhere around, too. That's lovely. So that ogre is probably in the corridor directly on our right. I don't think he's coming this way. Okay, the knight is still following me, though. All right. So apparently the knights come in two flavors as well. And this is a one-eyed knight, which is super bad news for me. Oh, shit. Thank goodness for those 2 extra swords I picked up. No! The bastard! Shit. I must have accidentally dropped my sword. The Fuse Flask! The Fuse Flask. Oh, baby. Yes. We are gonna snapshot that. Level 3, item pile. Yes, I want to replace that. Okay. I explained earlier, but basically, the Fuse Flask is basically a level up in a jar. It drops your heart rate by a small amount, but it increases your strength by 1,000. Thumb screws. Fuse. Nice. Okay. So, is there anything else in this room? Oh, there's another torch. We should probably get that. Oh, of course it's going to put the dead torch on the top of that pile. Reveal right. Pine torch. Don't need that. Okay. Alright. We have our item pile well and truly established. We have a good long corridor to flee down in case something goes wrong. Looking for more trouble? Looking for more trouble. That'll do for trouble. Might not even have to waste time going back to the item pile. It's a long damn hallway, though. Probably be a good place to fight the wizard, now that I think about it. Somewhere where I can run back and forth in a panic state going, "Aah!" until I finally beat him. I did it again, didn't I? Yeah, I am a seasoned adventurer, in that I have had many salty snacks today. Ooh, a Dungeon of Daggorath shirt. I want it. Oh, shoot. Turn around, Bright Eyes. Come on. The ogre I can probably fight straight up. Oh, no, there's a knight there. We're going back to the item pile, folks. Oh, he brought a friend. At least his friend is something that we can beat up. Yeah, speaking of Bright Eyes, yeah, I haven't seen much of it apart from a couple of screen grabs. I don't know what it's going to be. Like, it's very clearly digitally animated. I think it's in 3D even. And I don't know what to expect from it. Like, I'm a hardcore Watership Down fanboy here. And okay, well, we'll have to check out the trailer. We'll talk more about the bunnies after I finish killing stuff. Wow! 2 hits! Yeah, that Fuse Flask does its job, man. Did he drop anything interesting? No. Okay, where's the knight that was following you? Come on. I can't take a sip of my tea until I finish beating up this knight, so come on. Okay, don't. And I am out of tea. Yeah, let's save a backup snapshot right now. We'll just do Bait Tunnel 2. Gender flipping of the characters. Yeah, that's probably to be expected, although still kind of stupid. Like, there's a lot I don't like about the original Watership Down movie. What I dislike the most about it is the complete lack of Ella Herrera. Like, he gets one weird tribally animated sequence at the beginning and then just goes away, kind of. Did that knight, like, get distracted and wander off somewhere? Huh. Anyway. But, like, I realize that the blood and the gore in that movie traumatized a lot of kids, and it's probably the reason why I only saw about half of it when I was a kid before my mom turned it off, and I had to seek it out later. But in doing so, she made a critical mistake. She made it more interesting. And so later on, when I found a copy of the book in the library, I was like, oh, this is that movie with the rabbits that I only got to see about half of, that looked really grim. I gotta check this out. And of course the book is fucking amazing. Watership Down is hands down my favorite novel. Seriously, I've read it like 30 times. But yeah, the Elil Herrera things are like, they're these little pauses. There's one in each of the 4 books, or each of the 4 parts of the book. And they're these little pauses in the action that help you sort of refresh yourself, but also gain a grounding in like the rabbit's personal mythology. And there's that night again. And it really misses something without them, especially because one of those stories, as offhanded as it seems at the time, is part of what spurs Hazel's idea to save the Warren at the end. And so, not having that bit, not having that story in the movie, I guess Hazel comes off as a lot smarter that way? I don't know. So maybe they can make a Watership Down that tones down the blood a bit? Something that won't traumatize kids, but at the same time it won't be as interesting. On the other hand, as long as it's not like the animated series they made about 10 years ago... Oh shit, now I've got 2 knights breathing down my neck. There he is! Okay, come along. Come along. Oh, all the world will be your enemy, prince with 1,000 enemies. And if they catch you, they will kill you. But first, they have to catch you. Runner. Digger. Prince with the swift warning. Be cunning and full of tricks, and your people will never be destroyed. Yeah, I've read the book a few times. Okay, he's definitely after me still. There he is. Nope, no. I want to turn around. We gotta get away from this asshole. We gotta get to the item pile. Ah. Okay. Now, on the other hand, as I was saying, like about 10 years ago, there was a kid-friendly animated Watership Down series, and it was pretty bad. Like, I know I wasn't the target audience, but it was pretty bad. Oh, another flask. Uh-huh. Reveal right. Oh, it's another apple flask. Drop that shit. Okay. The thing about that particular series that I had so much trouble watching that series, not that the animation was okay. The animals were cute, but that was part of the problem. Like, they were super cute, and they looked more domestic than they should have. Again, fussy Watership Down fanboy. And it was like almost entirely bloodless. I don't know if there was any character death. Probably not. I don't see how you do Watership Down without doing character death. Wah! Speaking of character death, Jesus! Stealth Knight up in here. Which way am I going? Am I going the wrong way? No, I'm going the right way. Holy frig! So, mental note, start ranting about cartoon rabbits and suddenly the enemies will be all over you. Oh, he dropped a scroll. He dropped a scroll. Oh, it's just a vision scroll. I have a vision scroll. So it's either a backup item or those items really do run out. Oh well. Handy enough to have a second one. Okay. Back to whining about Watership Down. Right after I save scum. Like, the point where I completely washed my hands of that series was they did a Christmas episode. They did a Christmas episode of Watership Down. I mean, To their credit, it wasn't the worst thing it could have been. It mostly involved the rabbits, as I vaguely recall, it mostly involved the rabbits being in a hedge maze, and there was something about a tree in the middle, and some foo-fra about the spirit of Christmas, as the animals learn what it really means and all that nonsense. You know, fairly typical holiday special stuff. Nothing surreal enough to actually make it worthwhile, but nothing objectionable enough to make it interesting. I think would have been the worst thing they could have done, which now that I think about it, I desperately actually want to see, would be to do the same thing that everybody does for their Christmas special. Oh crap, that torch is running out. Is to just do the same thing everyone does for their Christmas special. See, I'm ranting about Watership Down and enemies are showing up. It's absolutely proven at this point. Where are you? Which direction are you coming from? Oh, he's coming from that way. That's new. I wonder if I could actually take him by standing and fighting, but that would just... I've made the cheese pile, I might as well just drag him back to it. Oh, this torch is getting real dead. Yeah, I hear you clanging, and I don't care. Okay. Come at me, bro. Did he drop anything new? He dropped another flask. Okay. Another hail flask. Okay. Cool. Cool. We have 2 hail flasks. That's awesome. On the one hand, I feel kind of bad having this super long tunnel that I have to run down because it's kind of time wasting, but on the other hand, it gives me time to actually deal with my inventory, which is kind of important in this game. I don't... Oh, right. I have to actually equip a torch, don't I? And we're good for another half hour of light. I kind of feel like this game would lose a lot of its atmosphere if you turned it into just another textured dungeon crawler. Let me just think on that for a second. What was the name of it? Like, Eye of the Beholder is one game that people point to as being sort of like this, but I think the closest I've seen to a spiritual successor to this game, what do they call it? Legend of Grimrock? I'm not sure if it's Legend of Grimrock or Dungeon of Grimrock or whatever it's called. Grimrock is in the name. I know it's in the name. You little shit! Where did you come from? Oh my god, the scorpions still hit like a tank. Ugh, leather shield. Okay. Well, that'll go on the item pile later. Yeah, Legend of Grimrock is a lot like Dungeons of Daggorath for me, because it's all about facing and positioning. You're moving one tile at a time through the dungeon. You have to pay attention to your facing. You have a party to manage, but it's very much about efficiently managing how you handle your party and maneuvering. Yeah, exactly. It has a rhythm to it, and that's very much that. I'm just going to put that right out now. Legend of Grimrock is the closest I've come to a Dungeons of Daggorath type experience. Oh shit! I do not want to deal with you yet. That had better not be the wizard's image. I mean, I know it is the wizard's image, but I don't want to deal with him right now. Okay, I gotta get down here and turn this corner before he turns that corner, because I do not want him to see me. If he starts coming at me, this is going to get real out. This is going to get real bad real fast. Okay, that was hilarious. Run away! Run away! I feel super smart right now, let me tell you. Where was I? Oh yeah, Legend of Grimrock is pretty cool. Very difficult, and the fact that the monsters respawn is a little less Daggorath-like, because I'm pretty sure the monsters in this game are limited. But, yeah, tough enough that I didn't actually finish the first one. Suddenly we were back in Bedlam. Yeah. You aimlessly walk into a wall. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, that doesn't do anything here. At the risk of tempting fate, I think the worst Christmas special possible for Watership Down, and now so bad that I kind of want to see it now, would be to just do what everyone else does when they're making a Christmas special and make it a Charles Dickens Christmas Carol. You know, a Woundwort Christmas Carol, where General Woundwort is like visited by three spirits and has to learn how to be a good and decent rabbit and keep the spirit of Rabbit Christmas in his heart at all times. And then he gives everybody little gifts of Flayraw, and they completely forget about it by the time the next episode begins. That would be the best / worst Watership Down Christmas special. And yeah, as soon as I start talking Watership Down, we hear a scorpion. Alright, you little bastard, where are you? He's probably in the next tunnel over. As long as I don't hear the wizard coming up on me again, it's all good. It would be nice to deal with the wizard tonight, but I kind of have a lot more stuff to deal with in this dungeon right now. Alright. Save the game. Speaking of Bedlam, a game that has been suggested to me a couple of times on this stream is Slouching Towards Bedlam. And we're coming up on the December solstice. So I'm thinking, you know, that would be a good solstice game. I'm an H.P. Lovecraft fan. Hello, Ogre. More for the atmosphere of his work and the things he inspired than the actual man or his stories themselves. So I'm thinking, you know, a scary little solstice would be a fun thing to do. Oh, a solar torch! Sweet! That also means I can reveal the other solar torch I have. I've been trying to find some. I have been trying to find some Tandy Christmas demos. Most of them are CoCo 3, though, which means running them in the VCC emulator. And... judging by the sound issues I've had before, I don't know how that's going to work out, but we will try. How did they modernize it? How did they modernize the Lovecraft drama, Dronin? Because like one of the big problems with adapting Lovecraft is there's really no way to get away from the racism. Like I said, I love the stuff, but it's hard to get away from it. Like, I love the Dunwich Horror. The Dunwich Horror... Is the Dunwich Horror? No. I'm getting that one confused. Getting confused. It's not the Dunwich Horror. The Shadow over Innsmouth is a big favorite of mine. Which one are you? You're the blob. Okay. You can sneak up on me. Okay. There's the ogre. Oh, wow. The slime can't even hit me. Who's a good little slime? Okay, he can hit me, but he can't do much to me. So while the slime sits here and grunts at me, I think the shadow over Innsmouth can work in a non-racist way. I mean, you'll still have the classism, but if you remove the whole desperate sea captain imports Polynesian death cult angle, and instead just have the Deep Ones be something that is known in Innsmouth before before everything goes bad, that would be cool. Color Out of Space is really good. Color Out of Space is another really good one. I'm mostly okay with like his more classist undertones. I feel like it's more fair. Like, I feel okay about being critical of rural people and white people because I am a rural white person. I have the right to criticize those people and point out their foibles. Which, incidentally, is also why I think a version of The Shadow over Innsmouth that focuses mostly on, you know, the townspeople find the Deep Ones on their own without invoking Polynesian death cult. That removes the racism angle, but maintains the classism that makes the tale work. The Case of Charles Dexter Ward. Yeah, that one, I don't remember much of it. It's one of his longer works, and if I'm frank, not one of his better ones. The music of Eric Zahn is interesting. I'm a sucker for things that involve those little pocket dimension type ideas. You turn down a street that you never noticed before, and it takes you somewhere that doesn't technically exist. And also the angle of the mysterious music that cannot be described. I mean, Lovecraft couldn't describe the music because he probably didn't know music very well, but the idea is solid. But yeah, like this is the season of the year where I get the occasional funny look because I'm trying to survive the holiday season, and every time it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas comes on, that's not the version that's playing in my head. I'll start singing along, but I'll be singing It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Fishmen. Where is that ogre that was here? He just fucked off on me. Yeah, the horrifying music that holds the Stygian horrors at bay, and no one even knows. Okay. Yes, you're a very cute slime. Blob, whatever. But I need bigger things to... I need bigger fish to fry. Bay blows them up? I missed something here. That's not to say that the works of Michael Bay don't fill me with a kind of existential dread. They do, but it's a different kind of existential dread. Okay. There's an ogre around here somewhere. I heard a scorpion around somewhere. I'm not seeing anything or anybody, which is quite aggravating. I'm nowhere near ready to take on the wizard. There's a couple of key items that I'm pretty sure I need to find before that happens. I did not know that Michael Bay was in Mystery Men. Oh my god, having him be the leader of the frat boys, though, that just makes way too much sense. Okay, so this is a long corridor with not too many intersections. I don't want to get into the maze of this place too much, because if I get into the maze, I'm going to lose my way back to the item path. And I really want to eventually lead the wizard up there. Right now, I'd settle for finding that other ogre, and maybe a couple more of the knights. Disco is not dead! Disco is life! Yes, Tony, yes. That is the passion. He was the dude who asked, hey, can we bring the brewskis? Oh my gosh! Again, that's terribly, terribly appropriate. Oh, man. Michael Bay, typecast in Hollywood. And he's only ever had, like, one acting role. You know, I'm still mad at Shrek for taking All-Star away from Mystery Men. I'm being very patient with you, Mr. Blob, because I'm hoping you'll bring your friends with you, but so far you have failed to make my party. Oh. One key off. Oh, I know what that noise he's making is. There's the ogre. Okay. Oh man, okay. A bunch of people on my Twitter feed were eulogizing Ricky Jay, and I didn't even know who he was. I feel bad now. Fuck! Yeah. Shit. Nope. He's right behind the slime. Whether I want to or not, I think we're going to be in a fight with the wizard very shortly. I haven't accomplished much beyond killing that one... I haven't accomplished much... Shut up! Oh my god. Chatty, aren't you? Okay. Okay. I think we lost the wizard. I hope we lost the wizard. Yeah, so we start talking we start talking about magicians, and guess who shows up? Oh, hey, a scorpion. Wouldn't mind beating up another scorpion or two. Okay. We've evaded the wizard for now. I was hearing one of the scorpions, so I think they might be one down this tunnel. Maybe. No? I'm not hearing him anymore. Shoot, I guess we lost him. Okay, we'll move a little deeper in and hope that I don't get lost along the way. Okay, you're still right there. That's cool. I feel better with you along for the trip, Mr. Slime. Alright, let's just stand here for a second or two. Okay. Ah! Am I running towards the wizard or away from the wizard? Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I want to... Oh my gosh. I wish we had the other scroll right now. There is another scroll you can get that enables you to see where monsters are on the map. And that would be really handy right now, since I kind of want to do a hunt and destroy thing. Alright. We're getting about 10 minutes from the end of the stream, so if the wizard sneaks up on us again, we're going to try and fight him. It's not the smartest idea, but we're going to try it. In the meantime, okay, so this is where we're standing. Oh yeah, if we're fighting the wizard, we're using the ring. There is absolutely no doubt about that. The wizard's not affected by non-magical items, and I don't have the elvish sword yet. Where are those scorpion noises coming from? Son of a bitch. Okay. I heard him. Where'd he go? That wizard is around here somewhere. I heard him. Oh no, and we're already starting to run through another lunar torch. I hear scorpions, I don't see scorpions. Okay, this is a dead end. I remember when I was scared of you guys. was a more innocent time. Back before I knew things like scorpions existed. Okay. He's here somewhere. You can still go through the magic doors if you can't see them. In fact, that's something that you do a lot on the first level. Wizard. Oh. I guess I'm out of lunar torches. There's the scorpion. Cool. See how much nicer everything is when you have the solar torch? You can see for miles and miles and miles. Okay. I don't know if we have everything we're supposed to, but it's getting to be about that time. Oh, mercy. Oh, he is right on top of me. There he is. Pull right, fire ring. There we go. Okay. We're going to try the image fight, guys. And he one-shotted me. Ah. Okay. Nope. Messed up my typing. Okay. We got one good hit in on him. What kind of jerk-ass wizard cuts a crescent shape out of his robe and puts it on his staff? This one, apparently. Okay. Enough! I tire of this play. Prepare to meet thy doom. Ah! The Dark Souls of the CoCo, everybody. Yet another does not return. But that's because you teleported me into the path of it, you asshole. Okay. It is after 10 o'clock, which means it's time for me to be heading off to bed. It's called a Galbog? A Galrog? Something like that. He did not lie. He did in fact send me to my doom. You might have noticed in the brief second while I was still alive that when the wizard's image dies, first of all, the wizard's image doesn't have the crescents. And secondly, when the wizard's image dies, it drops a scroll. You can't actually pick that scroll up. Yes, very, very close to but legally distinct from a Balrog. In much the same way that Dungeons of Daggorath is one extra letter G away from something that's mentioned in one of the appendices to Lord of the Rings. But in any case, legally shady stuff aside, I think that's going to be the stream for tonight. Properly recorded this time. Next time, we will try to kill the wizard image again and see if we can survive for more than a few seconds on level 4. Or maybe we'll just use the slime to wander around on level 3 and kill the rest of the monsters before we beat up the wizard. But that would have been really a really boring way to end the stream, so yeah, I think I made the right choice. Anyways, I've got to get some sleep, and I've got a bunch of stuff to upload tomorrow, so I will see all of you guys later, and thanks for coming out.